we get another part. Let's try to open it. Honestly, when I bought this, I'm actually scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared that this is the wrong thing to order. It's not like the wrong thing as like it's a bad decision, but I'm afraid that it's the wrong part. There we go. Okay, I get it. The one thing that I need to check is the length of this rear part of the part. Okay, it's 12. This thing is 9 centimeters. Alright, it's correct. It's exactly what I want. Alright, I was just opening the thing. Fuck. I think the color looks nice. I could maybe I don't know. I was thinking like maybe I'll just clear coat it, make it glossy. I think it's already good. I don't know. I think it's a different color a little bit. It's a bit lighter, I think. I don't know. I know it's a bit messy right now, but look at this. Wow. You know, but one thing that I forgot, not really forgot, I just realized that I haven't ordered it because previously I don't know that I need that thing. I haven't bought this. You notice that this is white, right? This thing? Big ass hole for this one little hook. A thin ass hook. Yeah. I need a gasket for that. I need a rubber gasket. I'll show it on the screen. I need this to put it here. I missed that one single part. And I'm not feeling ordering it right now, but let's see. I'm a test fit this thing first. Right, it's kind of messy right now, but I don't really have that usual standing tripod. I only have this thing, so I'm gonna test fit it right now, and I'm gonna take apart the bike for a bit. Alright. Alright, this is the old part. I fell riding this bike. I crashed, okay? So anyways, look at this. Wow. It's a rough one, but let's continue. Alright, this is how it look. Ooh, look at that, man. Look at that. I think it looks meaner. Hold on. I didn't install the light first. Yeah, I mean, I cannot install the light yet because the new one actually had this bracket. This bracket needs to be off. This bracket needs to be cut off and then flipped. I don't know. Choose the location to fit the new one. So the modification that I only need is to cut this thing off, this bracket, and then switching it over or something like that. And after that, it's done. It's completed. This build is completed, man. Look at that. I'm gonna be honest, man. With this lights on, I think it looks good. It's too bad that I can't put it on yet. I mean, just imagine it. I don't think you can imagine it, but yeah. Alright, it's a brand new day. It's actually the future. I don't know how months since the last video, but hey, I get the stuff right now here to cut the thing. And also I realized I don't have, there's supposed to be like a screw thing in here. And also here, wait, there it is. I'm not sure how to counter that. I mean, how to like, accommodate that. I may. Well, I'm not gonna use this anymore anyway. So I think I'm gonna cut this and then weld it there. Well, I don't have a weld, but I do have JB weld. I bought it. It just arrived today, and then yeah. But it's gonna be scuff, and of course, I had an accident with this bike. So if you notice on the previous video, this thing changed. I just changed it, by the way, and yeah, I think I'm gonna progress it. I don't know if I'm ready or not, but once I go, there's no going back, man. I'm kind of scared, to be honest, but let's see. This thing is actually kind of scary. Trying to control speed. Let's try. The weld looks so simple. Yeah, it's so strong. God damn. Well, I finally got a piece off. Okay, come on, focus. So there you go. Definitely cut a little bit of this chassis, a little bit. I don't care. Well, there's no going back now. I already cut one of them. This actually turned out to be a huge challenge, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna continue tomorrow because it's already a little too late now. It's almost 6. There's no going back though, because I cannot mount that thing anymore unless I JB weld this thing, which I don't want to. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's next day. People that worked on that house is kind of gone. I kind of feel embarrassed if I work on this shit, cutting this shit up. You're wearing full gear when they do the same thing kind of without any gear. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, But anyways, let's progress. Okay, you know what? After all this, I have decided that I may stop working on this thing DIY, because this thing sucks. It can no longer cut the same way as before. Right, update on the taillight, the rear end. I ended up cutting this with this. It take a lot of time. Right now is 16:58. I think it took me like half an hour to cut this, and about like 10 minutes or something to cut this thing, because this thing is kind of fucked. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, I already test fit the taillight. Turns out I need to cut like this whole thingy, because you see there's a notch here and there's a hole in here. It needs to like sit like around here. So my plan is, after cutting that, I'm gonna put this and JB weld it and put it like around here, somewhere like that. And yeah, this turns out very well. It's a little bit more cleaner compared to this. Well, this is my first time and it is my second time. I learned my lesson, I guess, because I angled it like this a little bit, when I cut it. Well, this thing is just straight on. Ouch. Okay, I gotta be careful with this, and I gotta whatever. So yeah, I think, well, because it's a little too late now, I'm gonna go back tomorrow and I cut this and then test fit it again. And I gotta find a way to like put like bolt here. It's either I cut this or I buy a bolt, a nut, and then JB weld it there, so it stays, something like a bracket thingy. So yeah. Okay, I finally cut it. I cut a little bit just at the end before, but I think it's fine. It doesn't show in the bottom. Let me just apart. Yeah, but I think it's safe. Okay, I cut it. I guess it's time to test fit the taillight again. Okay, turns out still need a little bit of adjustment. I don't know if this thing can focus, but look at that. Need to cut a little bit more, even more, actually. But wait, let me see. Yep, still need a little bit more. Okay, focus, man. Yep, there you go. I don't know if you can see it though. You see it? Still a little bit of gap. Like you can see it there? Okay. Need a little bit more trimming. Here we go. Okay, finally done it, and then there we go. Let's test fit it again. I feel like this is it, finally. As you can see now, if I can focus it, okay. On the bottom side, I think it's pretty alright. Maybe a little bit. Oh my god, it's like it needs a little. Let me turn on flash. There you go. Like maybe a little bit more, you know. Maybe, but like I feel like it's enough. I don't know. Let me try forcing it. It's getting a little darker now, but I just want to show you that this is the mock-up look. It still doesn't look right, as you can see, because the tail light like go up too much. Like this line is supposed to like line up like around here. So this thing needs to go down, which I still need to cut like. Yeah, I still need to cut. I cannot focus it, but I still need to cut a lot on the chassis. So this thing go down a little bit more. I don't know how much should I cut, but yeah, this is still the mock-up though. But I see the vision, you know? I see the vision. But yeah, let's go back tomorrow for me to finally, I hope it's gonna be the final day. But yeah, let's see tomorrow. Alright, it's the next day. Since I'm trying to cut this middle part, I might need to take off this thing first and figure out. I actually don't know how to take this off. Look, this thing is solid. Like I cannot take it off. I don't know how, but let's figure it out. Okay, so maybe I can like hold it like that while the grinder is gonna like put it in the middle, you know. Okay, I'm better at camera, but you know, the angle grinder is gonna be like right here. Is it called angle grinder? I don't know, but the grinder is gonna be here, so I'm gonna like cut like something like that, because the middle part is the only thing that I need to cut. So I'm just gonna like maybe hold it like that. So yeah. Okay, I've got a little channel here, so hopefully the little nudge on the taillight should fit here. So let's test it out. Okay, so I think okay. I think it fits a lot better now compared to before. Like look at that. It's more slanted now. It's more aligned there. So I might actually test fit it again now, maybe. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna put the screw in first there, and then let's test it out. Okay, I installed it, and yeah, it's still not fit actually. Still need to go down a little bit more. I think now I kind of understand it. Okay, let me focus it. So this line needs to be like around here probably. So this thing go down, and then everything could actually fit. But yeah, but overall, but look though, it looks even better now. What do you think? Well, there's still need a lot of progress. Hold on. Okay, I'll edit it a little bit more. Okay, I installed it and ooh, I think it's perfect now. Look at this. Can you look at it? I think it's perfect now. It sits like right on it, bro. Okay. I think it's it. That's it, man. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna mock up putting all the body parts on the bike, so I just want to see like how it will turn out fully built, even though there's still no lights. We're gonna work on the lights later after this, but yeah, let's see how it look. Okay, the mock-up is done. Ooh, look at that, man. Oh, you know what? Let me pull it out the driveway. There it is. Ooh, look at that, man. Hold on. I don't understand why my phone looks so bad with 2x. I don't know. But look at that. It looks so good, man. Yep. This is definitely it, man. Is it like 360? Okay. As you can see, it's definitely better, man. Well, at least in my opinion. Like, I love it. I didn't regret this. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think. But for me, this is it, man. This is my long dream. And you know what? Also, my dream is making this red piece as a clear, but I need to fabricate that. And I found a guy that can do it, but I don't know if I can do it in the near future. So yeah, I won't say this is the end from the conversion because I need to do the wiring for the taillight now. Well, for the brake light it's actually fine, but I need to adjust on the blinker because the new harness, wire harness, uses all this connector, while the old one, since it's separated, it uses this cable which is routed to here. So yeah, so for the meantime, I guess what I'm gonna do is run it like this, and then I don't know, I just wanna I wanna test it first, you know. But yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I love it. Okay, welcome to my table. This is my setup on my room. But anyway, so yeah, so there's a difference. Well, let me. Okay, so this is the old one, and as you can see, there's like 3 cables, while on the new one there's 5 cables, which is for the turn signal. Originally, I want to transplant from. I want to grab some pins from here and then transfer it to the new cable. But then I remember I need a female, not a male, because this is just male, and I don't have the female. So what I'm gonna do, well, we're gonna end up opening up this loom. Well, it's not really a loom, I guess, because it's just a heat shrink and electrical tape. So I'm gonna take this off, and I don't know if I can do this one, but I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna grab the cable from here, cut it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna merge like somewhere here, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the cable, and then I'm gonna grab a new cable, um, and then I connect it here, and then use my turn signal cable. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to the turn signal. Okay, so this is the turn signal. So this is the cable. This is for the, well, I don't know which one is left, which one is right. I kept forgetting, but this is the ground. But I'm gonna grab this cable and then connect it to the taillight cable, which is, I'm gonna do this thing. No soldering, just janky electrical tape. It's always worked for me. I don't think soldering is actually like necessary, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. So this thing is gonna be unusable for the time being because I'm using this thing. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here it is. They actually like bundle it together. So this is the taillight, and the orange one is actually the left turn signal, and then this one is the right turn signal, which is the blue one. Green is actually the ground. This is the power. This is power. For this one, I think this is ground. No wait, actually this is ground. I think this is the main brake light, and this is the running light, the parking light. I don't know what you're gonna call it, but anyway, so I need this, and I gotta measure it for a bit because I don't actually know how much I need. And I was right, they kind of like get together right around here somewhere. I don't know, but I'm just gonna cut it here because this is the actual access to it, because this thing is still split, as you can see, still split, and then it became one in around here. So yeah. Okay, there's no going back. I'm just gonna cut it now. Well, my phone died, but yeah, I'm done with the cabling. Well, it's time to test them. I don't know if they work though. I hope they do. So let's try it. Alright, we're on my big brother's bike. Let's try it. Alright, let's try this thing. Where's the orange cable? Oh, this one. Okay. This is ground. Here's ground. Oh, it works, man. What about the other one? Also works. Let's go. Okay, I plug it in there. I don't know if you can see it on the preview or not, but it works. But yeah, I ended up having a lot of cable now. It's too long. But hey, too long is better than too short. Am I right? But yeah, I'm just gonna tuck it inside here because this thing is gonna be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Just tuck it in. Oh shit, sorry. Maybe just like that. So let's turn it on again. Let's test it out again. It works just fine. But the brake light doesn't turn on because it's kind of broken. It still uses the bulb type thing. It's not LED, so the parking light or like the running light, is actually broken, so yeah, it doesn't work. I had it ordered a new LED type bulb. It's on the way here now, probably. Now, one thing that I need to address is actually a screw right here. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Well, it's inside there. I need a type of nut to screw it on, you know. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store a little bit and buy some nuts, and let's try it out. Alright, just got back from the hardware store and I got 4 of them, just in case if I lose them, if I ever lose them, so I got a spare. And I got the body part ready and let's install it. I would recommend actually JB or like welding these nuts to the chassis, but I will try to not weld it and I hope to succeed. Okay, so let's get into it. Well, I forgot to put a screw or a bolt or whatever this is. Well, I forgot to put this thing that is placed like around there. So I need to open this thing again. Damn it. Alright, this is the screw hole that I am talking about. It's supposed to go here, but I forgot about it earlier, so let's put on the body parts again. Okay, at last it's finished. Let's put it outside so we can see it clearly. Okay, so this is it. This is the final form of the bike with all the body panels installed. Everything is clean. Well, not clean, the bike itself. It's not clean, it's dirty. Haven't washed it ever since I crashed. And let's talk about it at the end of the video, but let's do a little showcase on what it looked like. So this is it. This is the final form with the V2 front end and a V1 rear end. That's the whole build process. I will talk about how much I spend on the rear end conversion. And yeah, but what do you guys think? This is the final form. I think it looks so good. I don't know, man. The camera didn't do its justice, honestly. It looks so good in person, but I don't know with the on camera. But yeah, let's talk about the cost and what it takes for me to build this, and let's talk a little bit about my damages that I got from the crash that even make my finger to look like this. But yeah, I also forgot to mention that this thing is actually like touching the headpiece, the body part, like the top body part, so it doesn't wobble. It just stay put, like very solid, so it won't rattle. And yeah, everything looks so perfect. I caught it very good. I caught it perfectly, thankfully. So yeah, let's talk about the cost and what do you need to do this. Okay, let's talk about how much did it cost me to make this rear end conversion, and what part do you need to make this rear end conversion yourself. Well, I mean, first of all, you need the taillight pieces and the body cover pieces. But to be specific, you need the taillight housing, you need the taillight lens, you need 2 of these seals, you need this screw, you need 2 of them, and then the harness itself, it's a must. You need to buy this because you cannot use the new one, because since I'm converting this taillight to the old one, so I'm just gonna say you cannot use the new harness because it's different. The plug to the taillight itself, it's different, but the electrical connector is actually the same. But yeah, you need to buy this. It's a must. Or you can buy the assembly, but I don't know if this assembly actually include the harness. So that's why I bought the parts separately so I can piece them together, and I know that I bought the correct parts, or I bought all the required parts. And yeah, and it actually saved me a little money because the assembly costs a little bit more than you buy the parts separately. And for the body parts, you need the tail cover, and then the taillight cover, and lastly, this rubber cowl bushing, whatever. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. To make this rear end conversion yourself, this is the total, and you can just convert it to your own currency. The price may vary because Indonesian rupiah is pretty much cheap compared to other currencies, I believe. There are parts that I didn't mention that you actually need to, but it's pretty much grabbing from the new or the old part and then transfer it to the new one. You actually need this clip, this screw clip, this bushing, this metal bushing, and this bolt. You actually need that, but for the bolt, you can just grab it from the old or the new taillight. They use an Allen bolt now. It's no longer a hex bolt. And then yeah, the only thing that you need to buy from the store is actually the nut for you to screw the bolt to the chassis so the taillight doesn't move around and stay put to the chassis. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't cost a lot for the nut, and you save quite a lot from not buying the bolt, the clips, the bushings. Because again, you can just transfer it from the old part, transfer it to the new part that you just bought for the rear end conversion, and that's it. That's all you need to make this rear end conversion yourself. But yeah, that's all, and let's talk about the crash damage that happened to my bike. Alright, let's talk about a little bit of the damages that I got from the crash. Well, first of all, the most noticeable is this part. I bought this brand new and I just crashed it again. Also, this thing is new. Well, I mean, previously it's scratched up, but this is even worse because my foot pegs is actually broken off, so the bike leans more. Like, it's not me speeding or like cornering or all that. It's just someone just suddenly merges into me, and I got surprised. I brake, I front brake and rear brake, but my front brake actually locked up, and then gaining grip again, and ended up me losing control of the bike. So yeah, and also the front end, the headlight is scratched up. This body piece is scratched up. The body panel in here is scratched up, but this thing is actually already there from my first crash. But it's even worse now. There's even here and here. Even this thing is damaged now. My clutch lever is bent, but I replaced it already. So yeah, this head piece is scratched up. Previously, it's not really scratched up. And then, but yeah, since the crash, this thing scratched even more. Even the headlight, previously scratched already, but it scratched even more because of the second crash. Inside of this headlight, like inside of this head piece, there's a clip for holding the headlight so it doesn't wobble like that. It cracked, so I need to replace that, but let's do it later. And yeah, I think this thing's shaved even more. This thing a little bit, but yeah, there's even more here. Previously, this thing doesn't exist. But yeah, I think that's all for the damages. As for me, I'm perfectly fine, kind of. The significant damage on me is just I get a road rash on my knees and my fingernail came off. Come on, focus. I don't think you can focus. There it is. It's healed now. It's been 3 weeks ever since. But yeah, this is how the bike looked like. I haven't washed it. I need to wash it, but yeah. Alright, that's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed this little rear end conversion that I did to my own personal bike. Let me know in the comments if y'all actually interested on me making bike contents like this. Let me know in the comments if you're interested on this type of video, so I will make another one. I originally don't want to make a video of me converting my rear end, but yeah, I ended up making one because I feel like this rear end swap is pretty underrated, and I personally like the V2 with V1 rear end. But yeah, the next project that I'll do on the bike, probably repainting the bike. I want to make it look nice again. That's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.